Yesterday, a Pentagon spokesman announced the Secretary of Defense had accepted a Boeing 747 from Qatar for use as Air Force One. This has led to debates about whether this violates the Constitution's Emoluments Clause and the practicality of converting a plane formerly owned by a foreign government to use as Air Force One. What is Qatar gifting? What is the Emoluments Clause? And are gifts from foreign nations allowed? ASP explains. The plane is valued between $200 million and $400 million. It includes lounges and dining suites and was initially acquired to transport the Qatari royal family. The term Air Force One doesn't refer to a specific aircraft. Any plane that's carrying the president is known as Air Force One. The current presidential planes have been in service for 35 years. In 2018, the U.S. government approved a $3.9 billion deal to acquire two new planes, but neither have been delivered so far. The first is expected in 2027. For context, a New York Times report estimated that retrofitting this Qatari jet to fit Air Force One specifications would cost around $1 billion. The Emoluments Clause in the Constitution mentioned earlier prohibits any U.S. office holder from accepting, quote, any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state without the consent of Congress. For example, when France gifted America the Statue of Liberty, Congress still needed to have a say in accepting it. The administration argues that the plane is a gift to the United States, not President Trump personally, and therefore does not violate the Emoluments Clause. Though officials had previously stated that the plane would be transferred to Trump's Presidential Library Foundation once he leaves office. Legal experts, including Daniel Weiner, who's the director of the Brennan Center's Elections and Government program, have said that if the jet remains in the government's possession, it doesn't really pose an issue where the Emoluments Clause is concerned. Congress has yet to vote on whether or not to accept the Qatari jet, but lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have expressed reservations. Senator Rand Paul voiced concerns about this gift impacting how the U.S. assesses Qatari human rights issues, and Senator Ted Cruz said it would pose, quote, significant espionage and surveillance problems. Democratic lawmakers have expressed the same concerns, saying they see potential conflicts of interest related to the Trump business empire.